Three of the most frightening words one can hear from a doctor are, "You have cancer." Yet surviving cancer is possible, and cancer victors, as they prefer to be called, have an important story to tell to all of us.
I don't think of my cancer as a bad thing. And here I am 4 years later, and I feel fantastic, and I'm healthy, and it's not a bad thing to have had cancer.
Lots of people say that after they go through a life crisis that they've changed for the better, and you can't really understand how someone can go through chemotherapy and be really sick for months and have that change their lives for the better. But in this instance, it really has. It really has. And thankful. I'm thankful, actually. Grateful.
This new attitude toward a deadly disease is due to the approach now being taken by a growing number of doctors across the country.
I think it's very sad when you think that people only hear the bad news about cancer. You hear about the famous person who died of cancer. You may hear about some new carcinogen in the environment that everyone thought was safe, and they find out that it now causes cancer. But people aren't hearing the tremendous amount of good news in terms of breakthrough nutrients that can markedly lower our risk of getting cancer, breakthroughs in nutrition in people with cancer already, breakthroughs in new therapies for cancer.
We believe that we can prevent essentially in excess of 90% of colon cancers, so that the combination of diet, frequent doctor visits, and appropriate screening steps can prevent most colon cancers that occur in this country.
Doctors at the Strang Cancer Prevention Center in New York City practice an integrative method to cancer treatment, blending alternative therapies with standard medical practice.
But I do believe there's a huge opportunity in the area of integrative medicine. A lot of current medical discoveries have emanated from the plant world and from natural products. So I think that's just scraped the surface, and I'm a great believer in trying to integrate novel nutritional techniques or novel herbal remedies from all sources into our Western medicine approach.
I explored the singing bowls, I did acupuncture, went to a nutritionist. I mean, it's all encompassing. I mean, that's Dr. Gaynor's approach to cancer treatment.
Dr. Mitchel Gaynor employs a wide scope of therapies to assist his patients during recovery. He uses Tibetan singing bowls as a form of sound therapy and meditation, and he believes nutritional education is a key to beating cancer.
Well, we know today that up to 80% of the most common cancers, breast cancer, colon cancer, and prostate cancers, are related to diet. And there's a tremendous amount each individual can do to markedly lower their risk of ever getting cancer in the first place.
The American Cancer Society has compiled its dietary checklist for nutrition. That includes increasing high-fiber foods like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, especially cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, and cabbage. Increasing foods rich in vitamins A and C, and reducing foods high in fat content, as obesity is a proven health risk. They also recommend reductions in alcohol, smoked and salt-cured foods, and foods processed with nitrites.
It's not like it was a decade ago when you go to a surgeon and they say, this is your diagnosis, this is your treatment. Now we have so many options for women, and I think it's very important for them to, number one, know the options, understand the options, and be able to also participate in the decision-making process as to where to go next.
So much of the perspective that you have about life has really come from you learning how to move inward like this.
The good news for some cancer patients is that there are doctors willing to prescribe the unconventional in their search for a cure.
I feel great. I want everyone else to do that too. And if you don't eliminate the cancer, you can live with it. You can have a better quality of life. It's wonderful. I wish it for all of you.